Hey guys, welcome to another portfolio update. So in today's video, I'll be focusing on my general investment account. So this means that I won't be talking about my Vanguard, ISA, pension, or what have you. I'll just completely focus on my general investment account, and these are my play money. I mean, it's not play exactly, but experimental. I think experimental is the right word, because for most of these I only invest in single stocks, and then there is one platform that I use that only invests in funds. So that's what we'll be going through in today's video. Hey guys, welcome to Budget with a July Dreamer. My name is Miranda, and on this channel I share all things personal finance, specifically sharing tips on how to save, how to invest, as well as how to budget. If these topics interest you, then please hit that like button, as well as subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the type of content that I share. So I have got my trusted mobile here with me, and I'm going to be screen recording my portfolio. So today's portfolios that I'll be sharing are Freetrade. I will be sharing eTORO and also Plum. So if you are not familiar with any of them, I'll explain as I start using them for this video. So let me start my screen record. So screen record, and let's go to, okay, so we're now gonna go first to eTORO, because that's the one I haven't given you an update for a while. So my portfolio on eTORO is actually quite simple. It's single stocks only. So I have invested in Apple, I have invested in HP, T-Mobile, BT, Legal & General, GoDaddy, and Dell. So the market just opened. So Apple, actually the market for Apple is closed because it's there in the US, but I put in $50 and I have got a gain of $3.37, which is 6.74% rise for me, which is really good. So I actually have, how much do I have in Apple? I have 53 and 37 pence. So that's the increase I have. Then HP, I have bought into this twice. So I put in $50 at each count, and I have lost. So I'm at a loss for HP. So instead of having $100 for HP, I have 87 and 54 pence in HP. Then Legal & General, I bought in $75 and I'm at a gain of £3.48, which is 4.64% increase, and that brings my balance to £78.48, which is not bad. Dell, I put in $50, and I think $50 is the minimum for eTORO, for almost all of the stocks they have on here, but I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. I've got a gain of $2.92, which is an increase of 5.63%. For T-Mobile, I bought again $50. I haven't, since I bought a lot of these stocks, I haven't topped up, so I should actually do that. Maybe I'll do it this month, but we shall see. I have had a gain of $1.23, which is 2.46% increase. BT, so for BT, I again $50, but I'm at a loss of $5.25, which is minus 10.49%. And then GoDaddy, again $50, loss $9.54 dollars, and which is minus 19.09% loss. So my portfolio on eTORO is not actually doing that great. So I currently have £20 in eTORO, but I'm at a loss of £12. So my total equity in this is 317 and 74 pence. So you would notice that eTORO reflects in dollars, but you add in your currency. So for me in pounds at the moment, this is 317 and 73, which in dollars is 436 and 2 pence. So initially I had put in $450, but obviously I'm at a loss at the moment. So that's eTORO. Let's move now to Freetrade. So for my Freetrade account, my portfolio is pretty new. I only opened Freetrade back end of July. So I have real estate, 4 shares real estate. It's actually down at the moment, which means I should buy some more. I have 4 shares for real estate, and an investment gain of plus 4.13%, which is 85 pence, which is pretty good, I think. So I am actually not upset by this, but yeah. So this real estate iShares does pay out a dividend of 0.92%, which is fine. Again, this is my play money, no, my experimental money. Royal Mail is down at the moment. Again, a sign I should buy some more. I've got 5 shares on that, and I'm at an investment loss of 19.37%, which is £5.03, which sucks, but again, long-term experimental. I do have 1 share queued up to be bought because I saw that it was down over the weekend, so I placed an order for this share. So yeah, just waiting for the markets to do their thing. And this also, Royal Mail also does pay out a dividend of 4.86%. Not bad, not bad. So experimenting. Then UK commercial property, this one has started to rise. I've got 26 shares with this one, but an investment loss of 0.36%, so 7 pence loss. Again, not concerned about that one, and it does have a dividend yield of 3.61%. Then Green Coat Company, this is one that I recently just bought into, so it's down at the moment. Again, a sign that your girl should buy some more. I've got 13 shares and I've had an investment gain of 5.18%, which is 88 pence, and again, very happy with that. This one also has a dividend yield of 5.25%. Deliveroo. So for this one, I decided that whenever I order takeaway, I'm gonna add the same amount I've paid in takeaway towards Deliveroo. But I haven't been doing many takeaways, so I haven't really done much with this one. So the last purchase was back in July. So I have 6 shares with this one, and I'm at an investment loss of 5.85%, which is £1.04. Sucks, but what can we do? This is the stock market for you. Then UK dividend, another iShares that I have. I've got 2 shares with them. I've got an investment gain of £2, 2.52%, which is 36 pence. Again, I've really just got small amounts invested in here. Like in eTORO, I just put in a chunk about £350 into eTORO, and then I bought various single stocks there. But with respect to Freetrade, I kind of just put in my change when I do have and I buy something. So that's what I do. And when I opened my Freetrade account using Panda Boss Anna's link, I got this free share. So Rento Therapeutics, I work in the pharmaceutical industry, so this is why I will not be getting rid of this. I'll keep it and possibly buy some more. I'm not 100% clued up on what they do, but I will be doing some more research on them and see if it's one that I would like to add more money to. But I definitely want to, because it's a pharmaceutical industry, so there is that. But yeah, so this is my free share. I will continue to keep it. So at the moment, my portfolio isn't doing too bad. I mean, there's enough reds in there, but it's still not doing too bad. Overall, I have only £125.23, and I've had a gain of £1.29 since I started investing. So we shall see how this progresses. But again, because I'm only focusing on change here, so I'm not really too concerned. If you want a free share for yourself when you sign up with Freetrade, then please use my link, which I'll leave in the description of this video, and most of my videos have the link as well. Same thing for eTORO, I will leave the links in the description of this video. So let's move on from Freetrade. We're going to move now to my other one, which is Plum. So with Plum, I currently have £1,050 and 21 pence invested. So this is an app that I use that is connected to my bank, and it rounds up the money, and then that roundup is then invested. So they only have funds, they don't do single stocks. So I have 3 funds at the moment. I have Tech Giants, I have European Essentials, and I've got the American Dream. 2 of these are managed by Vanguard, and 1 of them is Legal and General. So my current value, obviously I've said it, is £1,050 and 21 pence. I have invested, since I opened this back in August of 2020, I have invested 1,632 and 40 pence in, and all of this is still change. I have not actively put in a lump sum in here. I haven't. I've just been letting it do its thing, you know, buy whatever using the change that I have from my everyday banking. So yeah, but I have taken money out from this. This is why the current value and the amount I've invested is quite different, because I took out about £500 ish. So even though there's been a dip in the market, this dip is the difference in these 2 numbers isn't because of that dip, but mostly because I took out money from one of these investments. So since I started investing, I've had earnings gain of £91 and 66 pence. Like I said, I started investing back in August 2022, and this is a general investment account, so GIA. So if we look into the funds that I have, so Tech Giants, I have had earnings of £62 and 7 pence, which is a 19.29% return in the last year. So what I love about this, so this fund is a Legal and General fund, how much I've deposited when I first deposited, and how many units I own, and all of that jazz, and the top 10 companies that are in this fund. All of this fine jazz is great, but what I want to show mostly is the tracker part. You will notice how small the numbers are of what I actually put in. So when my bank roundouts happen, things like £2.71, £1.85, all gets sent here, and then they buy this fund. So I do have £5 pending, because I had a roundup which equated to about £50, and it got split into the 3 funds and my other savings pot. So £5 came to Tech Giants. Then last week's investment ended up, the split for this fund is £1.92. So once this is cleared, then it will buy more of the fund. So this is what I love about using Plum. It really is great, absolutely great. So I'm going to move to European Essentials. I have had a gain of £23 and 51 pence with this one, which is 7.26% return in the last year. You can see, I think this is probably like March time. No, November. Yeah, November, when it really dipped. It's kind of hard on their phone to do this, but anyway, so far I've deposited £516 and 17 pence in this fund since September, and this is managed by Vanguard. So this fund is actually called Vanguard FTSE Developed Europe X UK Equity Index Fund, and I had to double check to see if this is the one that I have already in my Vanguard portfolio, and it isn't, but it's close enough. So I have been contemplating whether I should sell this and buy something else, but I haven't decided yet. So for now, I'll just keep it. Then the other one that I have is the American Dream. This is the newer one that I have. So with this one, I only started investing this year in May, and I've deposited £312 and 78 pence. So again, this is change that has been rounded up, but this change has added up to 312 and 78 pence. It's Vanguard, and it's Vanguard US Equity Index Fund accumulation. So again, I just love looking at the tracker and seeing how much of my change is being invested and what I'm buying. I'm buying obviously 0.0 something units. I mean, right now this fund, how many units do I have in this fund? 0.4. Yeah, 0.4 units that I have, so it will grow, I am sure of it. So this is what I have in my general investment accounts. So like I said, I invest in stocks and shares, ISAs. So this is tax wrapper that is very tax efficient that I use for my overall investments, so both for my retirement and money that I want, because I want to retire early, so all of that good jazz. And then I've got my pension as well, and then my general investment account is where I'm picking stocks that I believe in, I have read about, and I understand. And yeah, so this is what I wanted to share. I actually did want to share one more, but I won't, because I really need to do a little bit more research on that. And then when I do, I'll be able to include it in my next step guide. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it thumbs up, and I'm looking forward to reaching that 300. I was planning that when I reach 500 then I'll do a giveaway, but I may do it when I reach 300 or 350. We shall see, but whichever comes first. So I would like to do a giveaway maybe middle to end of November, so that and it will be a financial one, so that I can help someone towards Christmas. So that's what I am thinking. So when I will decide which number works well in my head, and then I will do that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in my next one.